The Support at Home program explained for grandfathered home care package recipients. Hi everyone, this video is for anyone who already has or was approved for a home care package before the 12th of September 2024. If that's you, you're what's called a grandfathered HCP recipient or a grandfathered home care package recipient. And in this video, I'll explain what the new Support at Home program will mean for you. Part 1. Let's talk about funding. Under the old home care package, your funding accrued little by little each day. You started from zero and it built up slowly, meaning you often had to wait before you could afford certain services or equipment. For big home modifications, that could even take years. Now under Support at Home program, things are changing. Instead of being added daily, your funds will now be released quarterly. So right at the start of each quarter, you'll have money available straight away. No more waiting for it to build up. On top of that, there will be separate funding tiers for assistive technology, known as AT, and home modifications, known as HM. That means your main quarterly funds can stay focused on direct care services, while these additional tiers cover things like walking frames, adjustable beds, ramps, or bathroom changes. You'll have 12 months to use the AT or HM tier funding you're approved for, and your care partner, formerly referred to as your case manager, will help you apply. One important difference though, you can't use your quarterly funds for equipment or home mods anymore. You'll need to apply for either an AT or HM tier and wait for approval. We don't yet know exactly how long approvals will take, but once approved, you'll have that funding ready to use straight away. Before we get into part 2, a quick disclaimer. This is not advice. This is my own interpretation of what the Support at Home program will be based on publicly available documentation from the Department of Health, Disability and Ageing website. This is me trying to cut through the complexities of the documentation to make the information easy to understand for general purposes only. Any views and opinions expressed in this video are my own and shaped by the content of the government supplied documents and do not represent those of my employer or any organisation I am affiliated with. Part 2. What happens to your unspent home care package funds? If you already have unspent home care package funds, don't worry, that money stays in your account. You'll be able to use it in 2 ways going forward. 1. To top up your new quarterly funds, or 2. To contribute towards assistive technology or home modification costs. If you apply for an AT or HM tier, the government will use your unspent home care package funds first and then access your new tier of funds. For example, Agnes has $400 in unspent home care package funds and is approved for an assistive technology tier 1, which gives her an extra $500 to spend in 12 months. After her OT assessment, she buys a few assistive items like a walking frame or a bed pole, and the total comes to $650. Services Australia will use Agnes's $400 of unspent home care package funds first, then $250 from her AT tier. She'll still have $250 left in her AT funding for later use in the year. Part 3. Services under Support at Home program. The good news is most of the services will stay very similar to what you already know. You can still get nursing, allied health and in-home supports like personal care, cleaning and help around the house. The main difference is that services are now grouped into 3 categories. As for the new Support at Home participants, they will need to pay a small contribution towards some of them. The government will determine how much each participant will contribute towards the different categories based on an income and assets test. Fortunately, no one pays for clinical services like nursing, But new support at home participants might contribute towards independent services such as personal care and everyday living services like cleaning or shopping assistance. For example, Joan is a new support at home participant, and the government has worked out that she'll pay 0% towards clinical services, 22% towards her independent services, and 50% towards her everyday living services. She'll get that in writing, and her care partner will update her budget. But if you're a grandfathered home care recipient, meaning you're already in the system, you won't have to pay those contribution fees, even if you are later reassessed and given a new support at home program classification. For example, if you move from a grandfathered home care package level 4 to a support at home program classification 8. Part 4. Fees and management. Under the home care package, providers could charge up to 15% for package management and 20% for care management, a combined total of 35% of your package funds. Under the support at home, that's changing. There'll be no package management fee, and care management will be capped at 10% for everyone. That's a big reduction. But you might notice that service prices do go up a little bit. That's just to help providers stay sustainable now that their fees are lower. Your provider will give you an updated fee schedule so that you can see exactly what's changed. Don't panic if you see some prices have gone up. Remember, more of your package is now available for services. Plus, those new AT and HM tiers do help to free up your main quarterly accessible funds. A quick tip: when choosing a provider, don't just go for price alone. Cheaper doesn't always mean better. It's more important to find a provider who really fits you, your needs, your preferences, and your goals. Part 5. Wrapping up. Before I let you go, please consider hitting the like or subscribe button. This helps me to see if this information has been useful to you and it is worthwhile creating more content to continue to assist the public. Please feel free to also leave a comment with any remaining questions you have. The Support at Home program is one of the biggest changes we've seen in aged care for years, and it'll take a little while for everyone, including providers, to adjust and get used to the new system. If you're unsure about anything, you can always reach out to My Aged Care by calling them on 1800 200 422. Your current provider can also help you, as well as your care partner. They'll do their best to guide you and answer your questions with the latest information they have available. Thanks for watching. Please check out my YouTube page for additional videos. Take care.